Once a year on a chilly August morning, we gather in Beaudesert, an hour's drive inland from Queensland's Gold Coast.
On behalf of the wider community to officially declare the Drumley Walk over.
It's the Drumley Walk, a 4-day walking pilgrimage through our country, Yugambeh, the traditional lands of the Yugambeh Aboriginal people.
You going to learn a bit?
Yes.
We follow in the footsteps of my great-granduncle, Billy Drumley. He was an initiated Aboriginal man who lived to be almost 100.
It was a great tribute to a wonderful old man that I knew personally.
In the early 1900s, Drumley often walked from Beaudesert to Southport on the Nerang River to visit his sister, Jenny Graham, and her many children and grandchildren.
The families would all know that he had arrived, and it was good news.
My mother remembers he would bring buneen or echidnas for the children to eat.
3, let's play.
The inaugural walk in 2005 was meant to be a one-off, with just a handful of friends and relatives. But each year, it gets bigger.
My gift that I bring for the walk for this year is what we call a message stick.
It now includes hundreds of guests from all over the country who gather to honour an Aboriginal man, a community leader.
He did it quite often, and he's well known for it.
And Billy Drumley was certainly a very respected man in this community.
And I'd like to announce this morning that Sunsuper will be very happy to continue its sponsorship going forward for the next 3 years, and negotiations are currently happening, and in fact I think we might be able to put a little bit more in the tin.
We start the walk by the Anzac Cenotaph flagpole in the centre of Beaudesert that Drumley carved with a broadaxe from a single piece of wood in 1918.
Joe Cullum was my grandfather, and his parents were King Joe Cullum and Nancy Cullum.
We encourage walkers to remember their elders, Aboriginal or not.
And gives people an opportunity who would not normally have contact with Aboriginality, spirituality or nature.
Our path follows Drumley's original route as closely as possible, weaving through private properties and back roads.
Anything we get to learn about our culture and learn about the people from this region. My grandparents are from this way, so it's good to really know and learn.
We ascend Mount Tambourine and lunch at the Gallery Walk precinct of cafes and coffee shops. Then it's down through the forests of Tambourine and Nerang.
So if I say to you one more time, you're going to repeat back to me. Jingadai. 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 Walla Wallu. Oh, that's pretty slack, eh?
Practicing along the way.
Yumbalela.
We enjoy a 5-star drink stop at the RACV Royal Pines Resort that holds a permanent photographic exhibition dedicated to the Aboriginal elders of the region. And after 60 kilometres, we reach the very spot that Drumley came to almost a century ago.
Where do you think it comes from?
Don't forget me, wah, don't forget me, wah, wedding cake go, wedding cake go.
Our arrival starts the Yugambeh Corroboree Food, Art and Language Festival, a modern celebration to pass on language and traditional customs.
Yilla Walu Yumbalela. Yilla means where, Walu you, Yumbalela walking or going. So where are you going?
It's phenomenal that we have gone back and retained the traditional songs from so many years past.
They're like little jewels that you can hold on to. It gives young people identity.
And we need your support to help grow this event into a major national reconciliation festival.
And to really reflect on the things that Billy Drumley achieved, because they really were quite massive.
I see trees of green.
The good things that he did, the very positive things that he did in his lifetime, will be remembered by younger generations.
If you would like to become a volunteer or can help out in any way, visit www.thedrumleywalk.com or contact Yugambeh Museum Language and Heritage Research Centre. Jimbalang Yambalela Corroboree. Friends walking together.
What a wonderful